All right, hey guys, and welcome to this video. I'm back into a Candidates again just because it's easier to upload right now. Um, I'm just gonna do a quick video to talk about my day. So it's now about 1 o'clock or just after 1 o'clock in the day. So I've really had time to really think about my plan to buy storage auctions. But I didn't realize that it seems like the market's a lot more competitive than it was last year. But I'm not going to give up. I saw one unit that became very attractive to me. I waited, so it was supposed to end at noontime today. I waited until 4 minutes before noontime to bid, and whoever else was bidding on it was really on it. They clearly have their alerts on, and they were bidding as well. I'll tell you, so my estimates, right? So I did the math. The math were the cost of the purchase of the unit, plus whatever taxes, so you have to pay taxes too, which is like 6.25% plus an 18% fee for the company that I was going through. And I'll probably say it in a later video. Just right now, I'm trying to, there's too much competition right now, so I'm trying not to say the name of the company. And I'm not, I'm not like trying to educate. No, I'm talking about it. And if I ever decide to educate people on how to do this, then I'll be honest and just probably tell the full story, like where you can go right now in today's environment. All of this can change. Not all of these companies, not every company will be around, say 10 years from now. Luckily for me, all of the companies that I've looked at, 3 companies that I've looked at, that I looked at last year when I tried to do this, and I did win one unit last year, which didn't come out. They refunded me money because I was just confused by the situation. I was stressed out about what I had to do, and I learned a lot from that situation. And I know now how best to go about doing this, like having all the money with me. I think I was just, that day was stressful last year. But this year I went online. There were 3 that I was looking at. I was bidding, but it was competitive. Literally as soon as I bid, there was someone right there within seconds bidding it up even further. And then on the one that I really wanted, it was I'll say it was $10 yesterday. When I woke up this morning, it was already up to $100, because people have been bidding, and that was 4 hours before the expiration time. So I'm learning how to navigate. I've noticed that some storage units list most of them like midday. Like clearly most storage units are only open from say 9 to 5 or maybe 8 to 4, something like that. So that's when their listings are going to be made. So I think best practice is to wake up in the morning around 9 a.m. Try to identify which units are expiring that day, and then make a play on them then, because that's ideally when you want to make the best your bid. But to go over the financials again, you're looking at the cost of the unit plus an 18% upcharge by the company that's hosting the auction, plus the sales tax, so you have to pay all that. And then on top of that, you have to pay for gas to get to the unit, because the units that I'm looking at are within 50 miles of where I live. I thought that was a good range, but then I just changed it down to 25 miles. That's a bit more comfortable for me. And then it's not going to be every day that I can buy a storage unit. This is, storage units don't become available every day, but there are 3 different websites that I can use to try to find a storage unit. So I have to register for all 3, and I have to monitor all 3 in the morning when I wake up. So between 9 and maybe 12, I'll be doing that, trying to get a unit for the day, and hopefully I can get them, whatever I'm finding, listed within the 24-hour period after I've purchased the unit. That's my ideal plan, to generate income or have some sort of system to generate income immediately, right? I need something because I can't, my back hurts. I found ways to navigate that, and today I wasn't feeling well at all. I went to my barber and they want appointments only. He couldn't fit me in for a walk-in today, so I didn't get my hair cut. I looked around. Some of the barbershops that used to be around aren't around anymore. Everything's digital, and if you don't know, that's why I started cutting my hair in the first place. It was really during COVID that I went back to how I was in high school, where I cut my own hair. I had heard stories about people catching COVID at barbershops. So I started cutting my hair, cutting it low, trying to keep it manageable. If you're on my Facebook profile, that was a good day. That was a good haircut, so I took pictures. Not every day is that way. Some days just my haircut doesn't come out the way that I want it to. Or maybe I'm not in the right mind space to cut my hair. So it takes me a little bit longer. Like, it may take me 3 days to cut my hair. I may say I'm gonna cut my hair today. The day goes by and I'm just like, all right, tomorrow. And then one day I'll wake up and I'll just do it. It used to be every Sunday that I would actually get my haircut because I was on a regular schedule. I knew that by Monday I was into work, so I had to have my haircut for work. But that's not the environment that I'm in today, because, and I did something right? So I told myself that I wasn't going to publish my strategy until I actually bought the unit. I have to secure the unit first before I talk about it. I did not secure a unit today so far. I highly doubt I'll secure anything later, just because I'll see what's out there. But it's competitive. And then I came home because I felt like that was the best thing for me to do. After I went to go, I got breakfast at IHOP, and then because I felt like my day was getting started late, so I just went to go order food. Went to try to get my hair cut while still online with the company I was using, Storage Treasures. And I didn't win with that strategy, just going to Storage Treasures, trying to go there. So I'm gonna continue to register for the other two, and then try to do that in the morning. I came back home because I was tired. Took a nap, 1 hour nap, essentially. And now I'm gonna move on to the second half of my day, which is to try to get to, there's a meeting, a networking meeting at 5:30. I was hoping to have my hair cut for that. Didn't work in my favor. I tried another place, they weren't even open. There's one other place that I can go right down the street from where I live, but they barely speak English, but they do a good job. So I might go there. Yeah, but that's gonna be the video for today. I'm gonna try to get up here. I was, by the time I got home, I was tired. I did take acetaminophen 325, and that's helped me get through the day, but I got to keep eating my protein, keep my energy up, and I'm gonna move on to the second half of the day. My mother being in the hospital has weighed on me a bit too. I'm praying for her. I do have to check in with her as well. So that's gonna be my day. I'm trying to keep my videos short for the moment. This one's at almost 10 minutes. Thanks you for watching my video. If you want to continue to see my journey as I try to make a success out of myself, although I have zero income, no TDI. Talked to an attorney yesterday. He said to call another attorney. They haven't called yet. There aren't too many people responding to my emails either. I can't. It's hard out here. Like, I'm emailing, calling. The only people that seem to respond are my doctors, and Other than that, the other companies that I'm trying to reach out to, NBC hasn't responded to me. I have to keep trying. You have to work double time. That's what they tell us, especially if you're African American. Sometimes you just have to work harder. Um, you know, I'm trying to work smarter, but the smarter I try to work, I have to work even harder because no one's listening and I'm frequently ignored. But I'm trying with online videos, trying to get my word out there, trying to get help with my stuff. But thank you for watching. I'm gonna get back to it. Hey, working from home is what it is, and somebody will hopefully hear my battle cry saying that I need help as well. It's kind of hard trying to find the right direction on what to do. A lot of people say that they will help, but they only talk to you once and that's it. I'm gonna find help somewhere, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. All right, thanks for watching my video. RJ signing out. Thank you.